forgive me for not sharing this a couple of days ago, especially because now that means I don't remember it as sharply as it happened. So for the last couple of days, maybe a couple of weeks, I had been feeling the energy of what's going on all the way up there in DC or whatever, waning, reducing, disintegrating, leaving. I'm feeling it draining. And I'm like, I must not be tapped in. I must not know what I'm talking about. But it's just really interesting to me because everyone else is ramping up in panic and I'm finding more peace. Now, I don't know if this is a neurodiverse thing because y'all know that's what we do. we find peace in chaos. But I don't think so. I don't want you to call this hope core. I don't solicit hope. I tell the truth all the time. So as I said, the energy, especially here on this platform and other platforms, has been like getting more anxious, more geared up, and I'm going the other way. This has been my whole life. The crowd moves here, I move this way. And so I was just trying to like tap into it and get clear on it. Like, what am I feeling, right? And so everybody's getting this thing, but my algorithm's feeding me something else. My algorithm is feeding me that it's breaking. Not just the country, not just our democracy, not just our constitution, but them. The party of villains is breaking. And yes, they're using Epstein as an off-ramp. Whatever floats your boat, okay? But something else is happening. So, a couple of videos back, I shared in the middle of a video the town hall that Representative Flood, I think was his name, had in Nebraska. And people were going nuts. Like, they were calling him out on his shit. We're not letting him get away with things. Was actually following him down the hall. That part is not in my video, but I'm sure you can find it, right? And then the other things that have started crossing my feed is non-melanin people calling other people out on their BS. I saw where a Republican has switched parties to Democrat. First of all, I don't believe that shit. I'm sorry. I will never, ever believe anyone coming over here because they feel the energy shifting too. Even if you're sincere and genuine, on a psychological tip, it takes 2+ years to actually earn somebody's trust. And we have already had an infiltrator in our party. What's his name? McCarthy? No, it was someone who was a Democrat, but he was actually a Republican. And it was a chick too. I can't remember her name either. That was in his first administration. They kept siding with these folks. And it was like, you're not really a Democrat because you're not putting up any fight. Anyway, off of that. And in my later video, in another video, because I'm about to go live doing readings, but in my next video, I'll share a clip of the next thing I saw, which was, oh gosh, what was it? Okay, so it is a UMass Amherst poll that finds that 45, whatever, is job approval has slid major points, right? But let me tell you what the numbers were. 38% of people polled by Amherst, so this is not a Fox News thing, 38% only approve of that guy's illegitimacy, right? His illegitimate seat, okay? Now, why is that good news? Because of the eligible voters, only 31% of them voted for him. In fact, that number has an asterisk. So what that means is that the numbers are getting closer to who actually voted for him. In other words, there are a core group of people who aren't going to change. We can't be concerned about those people anymore because they're not going to change. But for the other people who are realizing that they are in a cult, that's starting to swing to the other side. Okay? And the percentage total was 96%. So I don't know what those 4% were doing, but so be it. So just to give you a peek of the numbers here, so y'all can see them, right? So this was in April. Let me correct that. The percentages were in April. And so these are the recent percentages in July. So there is a downward spiral. This number don't make no doggone sense, but neither does this country. Okay, neither does this country. All right. So I need you to see, 1, the decline is on. 2, people are starting to wake up, and it's not a bad thing anymore. 3, the dissent is growing. And so this brings me to the dream that I had a couple days ago. Well, just before that. So in a previous video, sometime this weekend or whatever, I also talked about a vision that I had while I was in the MRI. I deliberately went, I'm going to be in here for an hour, so let me try to tap in and get some things like clear, because Kamala's, Lady K's interview kind of disturbed me, right? Anyway, so I got some clarity on that. You'll have to go watch the video for that one. But, so there's a creator that I follow, and she was having kind of a freak out moment. In fact, a lot of creators, especially on here, have been having quite a freak out this past few weeks, especially when we got plans about we got notice about the ballroom plans. And it's like, oh my God, he's not planning to leave. First of all, honey, he won't be around. He won't be around. He won't be around. Even if he tried to make 4 years, he won't be around. He is not, like, I know evil lives forever, but his body is broken. He won't be around. Okay? So, all right. But what's behind him, and as I've said for many, many videos, what's behind him is the issue. But here we go, y'all. So this creator, she said what she said, but I got like this vision. Somebody's backing up and I hate the beeping. Every time I start to record this, it starts beeping. Anyway, I got the feeling and the internal vision of blue waters, right? And the blue waters are getting very unrest. If you've ever seen like the ocean, if y'all have, I know some of y'all have never seen the ocean, but you might have seen it on screen or something. When it starts to get unrest, there's just like choppiness to the water. Well, I start to feel within my chest this water, this choppiness, like there's a turbulence to this water. And then it's like starts to move and to swirl. So it's like it's creating a whirlpool, but it kind of feels like so below, also so above. So while there's like this whirlpool that's being created, it's also like a water spout is being created. And what I got from that is this administration's about to drown. They are going underwater. So then I had a nap after that. And in the nap, and I wanted to wake up so bad because I was like, oh, I got to tell people this. I got something to the effect of, because like I said, I can't remember it exactly. It's almost over. Not in like a far away type of thing, but like tick tock is almost over. But regardless of what, we're still going to have to make a new one. But what I want you to take from this dream, this conversation is stop panicking. Stop panicking. It's going to be over.